A man's ranch is more than soil, and Stonite's a refuge, a vow to those who've gone before and a gift to those yet to come. For me, my spread was the last thread tying me to my dad and my wife, Sarah. 50,000 acres of rugged calm in the Texas Panhandle, a shield against the world's chaos. I'd clung to that vow as I veered off the state highway, the sun sinking low, splashing the horizon in reds and golds. After a grueling week at the Austin Stock Showpack halls, an endless chatter, all I craved was the hush of my canyon, a hot chili reheated, and the soft rock of my porch glider, its rhythmic squeak better than any tune. But as I bumped along the dirt drive, the quiet hit wrong, thick, ominous. No lowing cows, no coyote yips, just a prickling stillness that raised the hairs on my neck. I eased my battered Ford over the western hill, and my gut twisted. There, slicing through my bottom field, glowed a vicious row of fluorescent pink steaks, hammered in like knives. I killed the engine, staring, my thermos forgotten. It was an outrage so bold my brain rebelled, like some vandal had slashed a priceless painting with glow sticks. Boots crunching on gravel, I climbed out. The air reeked faintly of oily exhaust. A massive backhoe loomed under cover by a strip of torn-up sod. Wool ruts scarred the earth, not boot prints. Then came the hum of a sleek black hybrid pulling up. A man in polished loafers stepped out, flashing a tight, corporate grin. "You must be Mr. Harlan," he said smoothly. "I'm Victor Lang, CEO of Crestview Meadows HOA. I ignored him, eyes on the machine. "What the hell is this?" He gestured grandly. "Our new scenic trailhead, a picnic spot for residents, part of Phase 3 rollout. Stunning vistas, right?" I turned, taking in his crisp suit, an unyielding smile. "This is my land." He nodded, unfazed. "Was technically, but our plats designate this as shared open space. County approved, all above board." Rage simmered like wildfire in my chest, the kind I hadn't felt since Sarah's cancer battle, when I'd warred against fate itself. I'd guarded her serenity then. I'd defend this haven now. "Buddy," I growled, "my kin held this since Carter's days. Your outfit's barely a decade old." "Big error." His grin wavered, just a flash revealing the calculation. "File a grievance with our board. Work continues." He slipped away in his silent ride. I didn't watch. I trudged to my fence, heart thundering, fingers tracing a faded pine post ad, and eyes sunk decades back. Then I froze. The cornerstone, the one with our etched initials, was splintered, chunks scattered. In its spot, a shiny metal rod in quick-dry concrete, tagged with a sign, "Crestview Meadows property. No entry." They'd erased history, swapped my dad's mark for their sterile claim. No chili that night, no glider. Just faded titles and brittle surveys piled on the table. This was war, and I wouldn't yield. My fury turned glacial, enduring. By dawn, I rang Tom, an old pal buried in the county clerk's office. I spilled a terse. He whispered, tense, "Jack, tread light." I reviewed their expansion file airtight, rushed through by the interim clerk, Robert Klein. He stamped it all. "Their map shows a path right over your field. County sees it as theirs." He paused. "Don't name me." Click. Robert Klein. A target. The 2-hour haul to the courthouse fueled my boiler-bland slab of steel and windows clashing with the planes. Klein's desk, sparse, smug. I slapped down my deed. "Jack Harlan, you've botched my boundaries." He barely glanced, pecking at his keyboard. "No botch. Developments greenlit. Revised maps filed. A map from last quarter," I snapped. "Mine's 40 years solid." He chuckled, patronizing. "Zoning trumps that. Fill out Form 4C9. Committee meets quarterly." Dismissed with a stack of forms. Sheriff's next. My north fence slashed, 3 steers loose near the road near miss with a semi. Deputy Sanders nodded blandly, scribbling. "Cut wire? Could be teens. It's Lang's crew harassment." He sighed. "Need proof. We'll investigate." Another dead end. Alone, betrayed by the system, I'll launch my drone at dusk, its lens piercing the gloom over their site. Not a trail, drill rigs, quake testers. Blueprints fluttered zoomed in. Pinnacle Peak's elite resort and club. Stage 1. Tennis courts and condos. My water, my acres dead center. A brazen theft. Morning. Brakes failed on the highway bend. Pedal limp, I downshifted wild, e-brake screaming, halting inches from a drop. Line severed clean. Attempted murder. That night, shotgun ready in the blacked-out house. Despair gnawed. My phone buzzed. Encrypted text. I can help. Suspicion flare trap? But desperation won. Who? Reply. Unseen ally. Trust me. Midnight tomorrow, Lone Star Cafe on Route 40. Alone, rear lot. The dive stank of fry oil. At 12:02, a jittery guy in a creased blazer slid in. Michael Lee, on Crestview's planning team. My hand neared my concealed .38. One of them was he rushed. Architect thought it was legit. Then budgets. Millions to ghosts, one tied to Klein's cousin. Proof? He passed a recorder disguised as a USB. Board call listen. Victor's voice. Harlan's a pest. That brake job should have scared him off. Laughter. Stubborn fool. Nearly plunged. Pity. Victor, up the ante. Pinnacle's billions ride on this. End him legally or otherwise. Fury surged. Why risk it? Michael exhaled. Got kids. Wanted real roots. This. Rot. Can't watch them crush you. Alliance born. He fed intel. Bribes. Blueprints. In 10 days, their family picnic on my field cover for groundbreaking. Investors watching. The day dawned mockingly bright. Music blared. Tents dotted my grass. Victor schmoozed a congressman by an inflatable slide where they'd crushed Dad's post. I haul my amp and Jenny. Guards blocked. Private bash. My Dirt AM host. I revved the Jenny. Mike howling feedback. Band silenced. Ladies, gents, Jack Harlan here. You stand on my ranch, duped. This ain't green, spacey, it's fraud. Play the tape. Gasps. Victor bellowed, faked. But chaos erupted, parents yanked kids. Locals barred guards. Viral clips exploded. Lawsuits loomed. I lawyered up with Amanda Pierce, a bulldog for underdogs. She dissected their web. Forgeries, payoffs, the video Michael snuck to FBI. Trial, packed house. Amanda eviscerated. My testimony, grilled as hothead. But Michael's stand turned it FBI vid showed Victor toasting progress by any means, admitting sabotage. Guilty. Victor cuffed, $5 million to me. He got 18 years, Klein indicted. Resort crumbled. I healed the land, torched their stakes, reseeded, built a sturdy arena. Through a true Bash Harlan Haven hoedown brisket, fiddles, community reborn. Michael parked cars, grinning. Real bonds. An old-timer eyed my gate sign, Harlan Haven. Legacy honored. Porch glider creaked under stars. Peace returned, not isolation, but wholeness. What do you think? Do HOAs wield too much unchecked power, steamrolling lives for profit? Is vigilante exposure justified when systems fail? Would you fight like Jack or sell out? Drop your hot takes below, smash like if this gripped you, and subscribe for more edge-of-your-seat tales.